morning, everyone. Tina Spalding Trance Channel here for our daily Course in Miracles lessons. I've moved down to my basement so that I can hang out with my dog. It's cooler down here for her, and she's very furry, so she likes it in the basement more. Today is lesson number 54. These are the review ideas for today. Number 1, I have no neutral thoughts. Neutral thoughts are impossible because all thoughts have power. They will either make a false world or lead me to the real one. But thoughts cannot be without effects. As the world I see arises from my thinking errors, so will the real world rise before my eyes as I let my errors be corrected. My thoughts cannot be neither true nor false. They must be one or the other. What I see shows me which they are. I see no neutral things. What I see witnesses to what I think. If I did not think, I would not exist, because life is thought. Let me look on the world I see as the representation of my own state of mind. I know that my state of mind can change, and so I also know the world I see can change as well. Number 3, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. If I have no private thoughts, I cannot see a private world. Even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it could form the basis of the world I see. Yet that sharing was a sharing of nothing. I can also call upon my real thoughts, which share everything with everyone. As my thoughts of separation call to the separation thoughts of others, so my real thoughts awaken the real thoughts in them. And the world my real thoughts show me will dawn on their sight as well as mine. I am not alone. Number 4, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. I am alone in nothing. Everything I think or say or do teaches all the universe. A son of God cannot think or speak or act in vain. He cannot be alone in anything. It is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine, for mine is the power of God. And number 5, I am determined to see. Recognizing the shared nature of my thoughts, I am determined to see. I would look upon the witnesses that show me the thinking of the world has been changed. I would behold the proof that what has been done through me has enabled love to replace fear, laughter to replace tears, and abundance to replace loss. I would look upon the real world and let it teach me that my will and the will of God are one. So those are the reviews for today. Lesson number 54. Let's see what Jesus has to say today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we are happy that you are this far along in the course. We keep reminding you that we are happy so that you know that there is a great appreciation on this side for those of you that are willing to step up your spiritual practice game and join with us in the transformation of your mind and the transformation of the world. This is one of the greatest blocks to the working of miracles in your 3D reality that you call life. The idea that everything is linear and there is a simple cause and effect relationship in the material world. Miracles are events that step out of time and step out of that logical, simple cause and effect belief system. You are a holographic being. You are radiating constantly in 360 degrees, all directions, all time, infinitely. Your frequency is expressing itself and reflecting itself back to you in the form of your life, in the form of your world. This is a very, very important basic principle, because when you attack somebody, when you judge somebody, when you fear something, you are perpetuating separation. You are, in fact, saying that this world, this person, this situation has nothing to do with me. I have no control over it. and it frightens me. When you begin to truly understand that the world is merely a reflection of everything you believe, everything you hate, everything you fear, everything you judge, everything you love, everything you lust after, everything you desire, everything you are addicted to, everything, then you begin to gaze upon the world with forgiving eyes because you become curious. You, in fact, become open-hearted and open-minded. The being who is a victim of the world is closed-minded. That means that you have decided something and therefore it is true for you. Those of you that are learning something new here, that are opening up to new principles and ideas and practicing them even if you don't believe in them yet, you are open-minded. That means that you are willing to entertain the idea that perhaps there is something you have not yet learned, and that if you learn something new, you might get a different experience. And that is exactly what is going on here. You are open-minded. If you are doing these lessons, you are open to some future that is different than the one your ego predicts. The ego bases all of its decisions on the past or an imagined future. If you are present, if you are in alignment, if you are basing your actions, thoughts, words, and deeds on these teachings, you are staying in the present moment and you are allowing life to guide you, spirit to guide you, God's ideas to guide you. And that will save you, wait for it, it will save you decades. So do not feel that you are wasting time doing these lessons and that you could be more productive doing something else. You literally will save decades doing these lessons. So thank you for joining us today in your review. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining us today. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.